My neighbour Joan knocked on my door on a Saturday morning 3 weeks ago, 71 years old, retired bookkeeper, sharp woman, the kind of person who balances her accounts to the last cent every single month. She sat down across from me and put a stack of bills on the table: council rates, electricity, car registration, pharmacy receipts, public transport receipts. She slid them across and said, "Tell me honestly, am I paying everything I should be paying?" I looked at the stack, and I felt that familiar feeling in my stomach, because I already knew the answer before I looked at a single number. She was overpaying every single bill on that table by hundreds of dollars every year, quietly, consistently, for years. Not because she was careless, not because she did not try to manage her money well, but because nobody, not Centrelink, not her bank, not her doctor, not her council, not a single government letter, had ever sat her down and said, "Joan, you turn 67. The rules changed. Here is what you no longer have to pay." Nobody told her. And by the time she knocked on my door, she had been overpaying for 3 years. 3 years of money that should have stayed in her account, gone, simply because nobody told her she had a choice. Today I am telling you 5 bills that Australian seniors do not have to pay in full after 67. Most people have no idea. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly what they are, how much you are entitled to save, and what you need to do today to start keeping that money where it belongs, in your account. This is Australia Pension Hub. Let us get into it. Bill number 1, your prescription medications. This is the one that shocks people the most, because the saving is immediate, significant, and requires almost no effort to claim. If you hold a pensioner concession card or Commonwealth Seniors Health Card, you pay the concessional rate for PBS medications, currently $7.70 per prescription. The standard rate for the same medication without a concession card can be $25, $30, even $40 or more, depending on the drug. For a senior who takes 2 or 3 regular medications, the difference between the standard rate and the concessional rate is hundreds of dollars every single year. But here is the part that costs people money silently. The concession is not automatic at the pharmacy counter. You have to present your card every single time, not just at first, every visit, every prescription. If you forget your card, or if the pharmacist does not ask and you do not mention it, you pay the standard rate. And in most cases, you cannot get a refund afterwards. And the Medicare safety net adds another layer of protection. For concession card holders in 2026, the threshold is $861.20. Once your total PBS co-payments reach that amount in a calendar year, your subsequent prescriptions for the rest of that year are free. Zero co-payment. Nothing. What you need to do right now: carry your pensioner concession card or Commonwealth Seniors Health Card every single time you go to the pharmacy. Present it before anything is processed. Do not wait to be asked. And check your current year PBS safety net balance through MyGov, because you may be closer to free prescriptions than you realize. Bill number 2, electricity and gas. Every state and territory in Australia offers energy rebates for seniors, most requiring a seniors card, pensioner concession card, or Commonwealth Seniors Health Card. In New South Wales, eligible households receive an annual rebate credited directly to their bill. In Victoria, a 17.5% reduction applies to electricity and gas bills for eligible concession card holders. In Queensland, a rebate is applied directly to electricity accounts. Similar arrangements exist in South Australia, Western Australia, Tasmania, and the Territories. Many providers also offer extra discounts for direct debit or e-billing on top of the government rebate. So it is worth asking your energy retailer directly about additional savings. But here is the critical problem that is costing seniors money right now. These concessions are not always automatically applied. Your energy provider needs your current concession card details on file. If your card was recently renewed, if you recently became eligible, or if you change providers, the concession may not be active on your account. I have spoken with seniors who have been eligible for their energy concession for years and never received it, simply because nobody told them to register their card with their provider. What you need to do right now: pull out your most recent electricity and gas bill, look for a line that shows a concession, or rebate has been applied. If you do not see one, call your provider today. Give them your current card details, ask them to apply the concession immediately, and ask whether they can backdate it to when you first became eligible. Bill number 3, public transport. This one surprises most seniors because they assume it only applies in major cities. It does not. In New South Wales, seniors with a senior's card cap their daily travel at $2.50 across trains, buses, light rail and ferries. Queensland has the Seniors Go card, Victoria has the Seniors Myki, South Australia has Metro card concessions, and in 2026, new updates to senior public transport benefits are expanding access and improving affordability across Australia. The updates aim to make transport more accessible, and some regional areas are also seeing expanded benefits. For seniors who use public transport to get to medical appointments, visit family, or do their shopping, the combined saving from heavily discounted or free travel can be worth hundreds of dollars per year. But the saving only exists if the concession card is registered on the transport card, and most seniors who are not using their concession for transport are simply not aware they should be. What you need to do right now: contact your state's public transport authority or visit their website. Find out how to register your pensioner concession card or seniors card on your transport card. In most states, the registration process takes minutes and the saving starts immediately. Bill number 4, council rates. Most Australian councils offer a rates rebate or reduction for eligible pensioner concession card holders. In South Australia, the council rate concession is automatically applied. In other states, you may need to apply through your council. The saving is typically between $50 and $266 per year, depending on your state and your rates bill. In Victoria, eligible pensioners receive up to 50% off council rates to a maximum of $266 per year. In New South Wales, up to $250 off rates and waste charges. In Western Australia, the rebate can be higher depending on your council and circumstances. Now here is what catches people out every single year, and it is the mistake Joan was making. In most states outside South Australia, the council rates concession is not automatic. You have to contact your local council and request it. You have to tell them you hold a pensioner concession card, and in some states you have to reconfirm your eligibility at the start of each new financial year. Most seniors do not know this. They receive their rates notice, they pay the full amount, and they never know they should have paid significantly less. Joan had been paying full council rates for 3 years, 3 years of a concession she was entitled to that she never claimed. When she finally called her council, they applied the rebate immediately. They could not backdate it fully, but from that point forward, she started saving over $200 per year that had been quietly leaving her account. What you need to do right now: call your local council today. Tell them you hold a pensioner concession card. Ask whether the pensioner rates concession has been applied to your account. Ask whether it automatically renews each year or whether you need to reconfirm. And do not pay your next rates notice until you have confirmed the concession is in place. Bill number 5, GP visits and medical costs. This is the bill with the most complex saving and the most significant potential impact for seniors with regular medical needs. Holding a Commonwealth Seniors Health Card entitles you to bulk billed doctor visits at the discretion of your chosen doctor, a larger Medicare refund on medical costs when you reach the Medicare safety net, and cheaper prescriptions at the concessional rate. The Medicare safety net threshold for concession card holders in 2026 is $861.20. Once your out-of-pocket medical costs reach that amount in a calendar year, Medicare covers 80% of your subsequent out-of-pocket costs for the rest of that year. And here is something that most self-funded retirees do not know. The Commonwealth Seniors Health Card has no assets test, only an income test, which means seniors who have significant savings, who do not qualify for the age pension because of their assets, can still qualify for this card if their income is below the threshold. The income threshold is $101,105 per year for singles and $161,768 per year for couples combined. No assets test, just income. And the card is free to apply for through Services Australia. For self-funded retirees who assumed they were not entitled to any government concessions, this card could be the most valuable discovery of their retirement. What you need to do right now. If you are 67 or older and you do not hold either a pensioner concession card or a Commonwealth Seniors Health card, check your eligibility for both through Services Australia today. And if you do hold either card, present it at every single GP appointment, every specialist visit, every pathology collection. Ask specifically about bulk billing. Check your Medicare safety net balance through MyGov, because the closer you are to the threshold, the more valuable your remaining medical appointments become. Now let me give you a complete action list so you can start saving today. Bill 1, prescriptions. Carry your concession card to every pharmacy visit. Present it before anything is processed. Check your PBS safety net balance through MyGov. Bill 2, electricity and gas. Pull out your latest bill today. Check the concession is showing. If it is not, call your provider immediately and register your current card details. Bill 3, public transport. Register your concession card on your state transport card. The registration takes minutes. The saving starts immediately. Bill 4, council rates. Call your local council today. Confirm the pensioner rebate is applied to your account. Do not pay your next rates notice until you have confirmed it. Bill 5E, GP visits and medical costs. Present your concession card at every medical appointment. Ask specifically about bulk billing. Check your Medicare safety net balance. And if you do not hold a card, check your eligibility today through Services Australia. Joan left my kitchen table that Saturday morning with a list, 5 phone calls to make, 5 things to check, 5 concessions to either confirm or claim for the first time. She called me 3 days later. She said, "I cannot believe how easy it was. 2 of them were already applied correctly, 3 of them were not, and the council one, they said I should have been getting it for 3 years. I asked her how much she had been losing every year across all 5 bills. She worked it out. Over $2,000 per year, every single year, quietly leaving her account. In bills she was legally entitled to pay less on. $2,000 for 3 years, over $6,000. Not because she was not paying attention, not because she did not care, simply because nobody, in 3 years of receiving the age pension, had ever told her these concessions existed. You now know they exist. You now know exactly what to do to claim every single one. The money is there. It has always been there, waiting for you to claim it. Make the calls this week. Do not leave it for another month, because every month you wait is another month of money that should be in your account and is not. Share this with every senior you know who turned 67 and never received a list of what they were entitled to, because that list should have arrived with their pension approval letter. It did not, and they deserve to know. Drop a comment below and tell us, which of these 5 bills were you already claiming, and which ones surprised you? We read every single one. See you in the next one.